Hey everyone, welcome back. So every year when I do my holiday baking, I make an old recipe that we learned from a next door neighbor that we had growing up that is native to the Sweden area of the world. And this is a cookie recipe called Swedish dream cookies. And what's unique about this recipe is one, it doesn't require a lot of ingredients, but two, it doesn't have any baking soda or baking powder in it. Instead, it has a really unique ingredient called baking ammonia or ammonium carbonate. And this ingredient is a type of ingredient that was used around the world for baking when baking soda and baking powder did not yet exist. Interesting fact, when this substance was first made, it was made using deer antlers, and the oils inside of the deer antlers would be processed to make this type of an ingredient. Now it can be found in some of your Denmark or Swedish import stores. It is incredibly difficult to find. Lately, I have actually been able to find it at Michael's, the art and craft supply store, believe it or not. This is Loran brand ammonium carbonate. It's called baking ammonia. But you know you have the right stuff when you open it up and it stinks. It will make your entire kitchen smell weird, like ammonia. But trust me, when you bake it, that goes away and you end up with fluffy, puffy, crispy cookies that just melt in your mouth. They literally just dissolve in your mouth. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, to get started, we're gonna take our 1 1/4 cubes of butter. We're gonna add it to our mixing bowl. Now you can use a stand mixer or a hand mixer for this. This recipe is not fussy at all. And then we're gonna add to our butter 1 2/3 cup sugar. We're gonna put the two ingredients together in our stand mixer and use either our stand mixer or hand mixer to cream them together. It will take about a minute to a minute and a half. Okay, once that has started to come together in your mixing bowl, you're then going to go ahead and add the remainder of your ingredients. So that includes your 1/2 cup of oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of your baking ammonia, and 2 cups of flour. Once you have all your ingredients added to your mixing bowl, go ahead and mix that together. Now you'll see the dough will come together and it will almost scrape itself from the sides of the bowl. And that is because the butter and the oil that are in the recipe. From here, you're gonna scoop these using a cookie scoop onto a sheet, and you're gonna bake in your oven at 300 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. To scoop the cookies, I'm just using a standard size cookie scoop. I'm gonna spread them about 2 inches apart. You'll notice my cookie tray is lined with parchment paper. That's to keep them from sticking and to allow me to do multiple batches in between. In the oven they go. The cookies have had a chance to bake. You'll notice the bottom sides of the cookies are slightly golden brown while the tops are fluffy and white. You're gonna let these cookies cool on the cookie sheet for a couple of minutes and then transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. Once your batch is completed, you should have between 3.5 and 4 dozen cookies, which is a nice large batch. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to make this recipe. It's definitely one that stands out from the rest. Till next time.